This was about 7 years ago when I was with the department in a small Midwestern town. One night, around 2 a.m., the call comes in. There was a structure fire in an old Victorian on the edge of town. The kind of place that's been sitting there for decades, passed through families, then rented out until it falls apart. The dispatch told us that the owner claimed that there is nobody inside, but we've heard that before. We roll up and the first thing that hits me is the smell. Not the smoke, but something heavier, like rotten meat mixed with burning wood. The fire is mostly in the attic, glowing like a furnace through the windows, but there's no sound. Normally, a fire talks. You hear the crackling, the popping. We force entry. My partner Diaz goes left, I go right, sweeping rooms. The place is empty. No furniture, no pictures on the walls, just peeling wallpaper and bare floors. But as I'm moving, I hear a sound. A deep, low inhale, like the whole house just took a breath. We regroup near the stairs when Diaz says, "You hear that?" And I do, a thumping, coming from upstairs. Immediately we think, great, maybe someone's up there after all. We head up the stairs and the sound gets louder. It sounded like footsteps running, but not toward us, away from us. We hit the top floor. There is a long hallway lined with closed doors. Diaz takes the left rooms, I take the right. I push open the first door, and the second I do, all the sounds stop. Dead silence. No fire noise, no footsteps, nothing. I swing my light across the room, and that's when I see it. On the far wall, written in soot or ash, is one word: stay. I call out for Diaz, but he doesn't answer. I step back into the hall and he is gone. His flashlight's on the floor, the beam aimed at the ceiling. I pick it up, calling his name louder now, but it's like the house swallowed the sound of my voice. And then, God, I'll never forget this. The house exhales. A massive rush of air blasts down the hallway so hard it almost knocks me off my feet. All the doors slam at once. I ran. I'm not ashamed to say it. I ran like hell. When I got outside, I yelled for Diaz, but no answer. The other guys thought I'd lost it. They went in and found him downstairs near the entryway. He was just standing there, staring at the ceiling like he was hypnotized. It took us 5 minutes to snap him out of it. He didn't remember going upstairs, didn't remember leaving me, and when I asked him later what he did remember, he just said it didn't want us there. This was back when I was stationed in Boston in the middle of summer. Call comes in for a 3-alarm blaze at an old tenement building. Lots of smoke, flame shooting from the top floor. We know the drill. Search and rescue first, then hit it hard. I'm on the second floor, visibility's crap, zeroed out from all the smoke. I'm doing a left-hand sweep when I feel something, like a tug on my coat. I turn around thinking it's my partner, but no one's there. Just thick black smoke curling around me. I keep moving, find an empty bedroom, and then I hear it. Tapping on glass. I swing my light toward the sound, and there it is. A window with a figure behind it. A man pressed right up against the glass. His skin is blistered and black like it's been charred, and his eyes are wide open, staring straight at me. His mouth was moving like he's screaming, but there's no sound. I rush to the window, thinking maybe the glass muffled it, but the second I get there, he's gone. Not ran away gone, just gone. I radio upstairs. Maybe he's on the 3rd floor. They tell me no one's up there. They cleared it. And the weird thing, the window wasn't broken, not even cracked. No soot on the inside, like nobody touched it. But I saw him. I swear to God, I saw him. 2 days later, I'm talking to one of the older guys on the crew, and I mention what happened to me, and as soon as I describe the guy, he goes pale. He says, "You just saw Henry." I ask who Henry is. Turns out 20 years ago, there was a fire in that same building. A man named Henry Price died on the 2nd floor. He was burned alive when he couldn't get the window open. Ever since then, guys have reported seeing him. Always at the window, always tapping, always too late to save. This was one of my final calls before I retired. It was a massive warehouse fire on the outskirts of town. Place was a death trap. Old electrical, too many chemicals stored inside. By the time we arrived, it was already an inferno. But dispatch swore there were people inside. Night shift workers. So we had to go in. The heat was unbearable. Smoke so thick it felt like swimming through ink. I'm moving through rows of metal shelving when I hear something faint. Not screaming, but singing. A man's voice, humming this low, slow tune. I call out, "Fire department, follow my voice." He didn't answer, just kept humming. I pushed forward. My heart was pounding. As I round a corner, I see a figure. A tall guy in a work shirt just standing there in the glow of the fire. Calm as can be, hands in his pockets, humming that tune like he's on a Sunday stroll. I yell for him to move, to come with me, but he doesn't even look at me, just keeps humming. I get close enough to grab him and my hand goes straight through him, like smoke, and then he's gone, vanished. Got the hell out of there and never told anyone what I saw. Later I learned the warehouse had a history. A fire about 15 years before when a man died in almost the exact same spot. Some say he's still there, humming that song while everything burns around him.